Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, Professor Penn. Good morning, Mr. Sim.
Hello, everybody.
I guess Penn will say good morning when he come back.
No, I said good morning just now.
Nobody can hear you.
No, I didn't hear
Your
you,
thing
man.
must have been muted.
Oh, I guess so. I did switch it on. Okay. Well, good morning. Look, good morning, everybody. I say that.
Nice. There you go. We got him now. Yep.
Okay, that's why you know we live. Good morning, Diamond Dave. How are you this morning? I got my cappuccino too. Let me see. Switch on the camera for 1 second. I got my cappuccino as well.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Good morning, D. Johnson. Good morning, Red Lantern. Good morning, Miss Octavia. How are you this morning? Hope everyone slept well. Hope everyone's had a great weekend or a good weekend. Survived this weekend, surviving this holiday season. There's a lot going on. Good morning, Mr. James. How are you this morning? Yeah, I got that cappuccino is a must this time of morning.
Not for me. It doesn't help
I
me
got
to
to have
sleep.
the cappuccino.
Just got me some little Gatorade, some ice. Chilling.
Yeah. It got to be really hot for me to drink some ice water or Blue Moon. Most of the time, I don't know why I drink room temperature water. Maybe I'm weird like that, but most of the time. Good morning, Ken. How are you?
Hey, what's
Hi,
up,
Ken.
man?
My brother.
How you doing?
Yeah.
The ball as well.
But yeah, like I was saying, I have to drink cold water. I have to be extremely hot, or maybe need it to really keep me woke or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I can't get the cappuccino real quick or hot chocolate.
Doesn't matter to me whether it's summer or winter for me. I'll
Chocolate's
still have
nice.
my coffee.
I can't hardly drink coffee. I mean, I'll drink cappuccino in the morning a little bit to wake up, but that's it. After I drink that 1 cup, that's it. I don't drink anymore. I'm not one of them people that drink coffee throughout the day or have to have 2 or 3 cups. No, I'm one and done. Then it's back to my room temperature water or Gatorade or something like that.
Hi, Miss Octavia. How are you?
Yes.
How you doing, Miss Octavia? Red Lantern, D. Johnson, Ken.
Hi, D. Johnson.
Diamond.
Hi, James.
Mr. James.
Yes. But we've had some crazy things happen over this weekend, starting with Friday. But one thing I wanted to do, and we'll do before the end of the show, we'll take 8 seconds to have a moment of silence. Because today is the 8th anniversary of Sandy Hook Elementary. And shout out to Uno Nice for posting that in his group. And I forgot about that. I knew it was this month, but I couldn't remember what day it was. And for those of you who live in the States, I know, remember about Sandy Hook. And so today is their anniversary. So we'll take 8 seconds before the end of the show. Give a moment of silence for them. Today is their 8th anniversary. Also, I'm gonna get into a little bit of news, and then I'll go to our main topic. It's a lot, it's a lot over the weekend. Go on that real quick. Yeah, this week is, and also for those of you that's helping count down, as my daughter is reminding me every day, it's 11 more days till Christmas.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, see,
Which means you got 10 more shopping days.
hey, it's not that long, to the big day.
Hmm?
So it's not that long to the big day.
It's not that long to the big day. So if you got any children that has the elves on the shelves or believe in the Santa's watching and all the other stuff, time is cutting down on all of that. Time is winding down. Hmm. But okay, Peacock has some previews, including The Office and Dr. Death and more that's coming out in 2021. Punky Brewster's coming back. Why do they keep remaking all these old shows? I tell you. Um, the Amber Riff Show, River Forest Falls. Let's see one more. Dr. Death, as I just mentioned a few minutes ago, and more. One of Us is Lying. So those are some of the shows that's coming to Peacock. Yes, everyone stay safe. If you have to go out for shopping or anything like that, make sure you mask up and you stay safe. I know a lot of people are shopping behind the safety of their keyboard.
Yeah.
And a lot of people so they're safe and sound
Yup.
in the safety of their keyboard.
Mouse the safety behind the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, so that's about the safest way to shop if you don't got to work. Then again, that's not the safest. So be very careful. Once again, be very careful on shopping even behind your keyboard. Make sure that you have secure passwords. Make sure that you're not saving that information to whatever site you're going to, because hackers are real out there. So yes, even with cyber shopping, be careful. You know, there's a lot of things you got to be safe about and stuff. And,
Oh,
and I was
Sharon.
definitely right. Yes.
Oh, no, sorry not to cut you off, but the Donna link is back on sale.
What?
Mm,
I'll post that in the chat.
Yeah, post a link.
Okay. I have finally finished shopping. Well, I'm not gonna say I finally finished. I got a couple of stocking stuffers, but those are so cheap. I may as well say I'm practically finished. It's just little stocking stuffer items I forget.
Yeah.
So for the most part, unfinished Christmas shopping. What about you, Ken? What about you, Sim?
I'm I, I'm nearly done. I got mine out the way pretty fast.
yep.
You
Yep.
know, for me and my family. So yeah, everything's good. Just about done.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good with that too. All done now. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think if you leave it too long, too late, then it gets too busy. Earlier better, I say.
I'm glad you stopped by, Ken. If you don't mask up, a scarf, will a scarf work? You know what? I saw in the news and they did a test and they said a scarf was not safe enough. You still have to put on a mask under the scarf. They did some type of test, like a sneeze test, a saliva type test, and they said, which is weird to me, but they were saying the material made in scarves is not as safe as the material in the mask. I seen that on Good Morning America last week. So they
Mm.
said even if you do wear a scarf, you still need to wear a mask under your scarf. Because some people were feeling the same way. Well, if I just wear a scarf because it's winter now, then I don't have to wear a mask. But I feel like one reason why they're saying that, but I feel like a scarf is just as safe because you think about it when you put a mask, especially around your face, you double it or triple it, so it's thicker than putting that one mask over your face and just one over your ears. So I feel like it's more secure in a way. But I feel like the reason why they're saying not to use a scarf because people take scarves down, put them around their neck, hang it on stuff, then put it back on their face. So they want to make sure you're extra safe. So that's why they're saying, oh no, make sure you put that mask on anyway. That's my opinion. It's not medical opinion, but that's my opinion.
Yeah,
Any- Anything they want to say on that?
yeah. I mean, generally, people will, I guess, sort of a habit, to take scarves down or have, relax or let your guard down. So if you have that mask on, it's pretty much, that if you take it down, then, that's on you. But the mask, I guess they're enforcing a mask because it's, it's not as easily, to take down the mask versus a scarf, if that makes sense.
Mm. Because scarf is the how do I say the um it's skinnier. It's not as thick as a mask. Yep.
Oh, yep, yep. That could be too. A lot of them are thinner. I didn't think
Yeah,
about
they're
that.
thinner.
Maybe
Yeah.
right because when I was watching it, I was literally getting ready to do my show that day. So I was watching the segment, but I was back and forth getting ready and stuff, and they were doing a little testing thing, like I said, to show why a scarf wasn't as safe as a mask. Because a lot of people were like, I feel like I don't need a mask anymore. I got a scarf and I have to put that on anyway and layer up because of winter. It was like, nope, you still need to wear your mask. I will only take 15 minutes to do my shopping. CVS gift cards for me. And a lot of people do that. The gift
Yep.
card is the easiest way a lot of times to go. Just go the gift card way. You can't go wrong.
Yep.
I got one person in my family that just wants the money. That's it. Don't buy me nothing. You probably gonna get the wrong thing anyway. Just give me the money.
Mm.
So, and gift cards is a great way to go. You have to give them the money of the gift cards, and that way they can pick out for themselves. They can't go wrong if they have to buy it themselves. You don't have to worry about the complaint about it later.
Right.
Oh, right, yeah.
I had
Yeah.
a lady at the shop. She had this she got like 10 gift cards, and I was like looking at myself, like, okay. And then she put $20 in each. And then I asked her why. She says it's just none of her family members, want gifts. They just want this gift card so they can use it. And I was like, okay, that's interesting because we always tend to think we want to buy something for our loved ones. We want to buy a lot of things, but this is a cheaper option to do it as well, and it doesn't cost us much. I think
Correct.
anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Your gift cards are excellent because, they're simple. And then the thing about a gift card is that, well, um, I'm just fine with just the card itself, but it is optional to put some money to include with the gift card as well, and you just give it to family and friends. Call it a
mm,
day.
Mhm. Correct. Also, I want to say something I seen up here, and then I skipped past it. I'll go back to it. But yeah, the gift cards is a great way, or just the money. Is great for a lot of people. Good morning, Rick S. Good morning, Miss Roston. Good morning, Miss Octavia. Good morning, OTA. Miss 619 OTA. And yes, Penn just been saying that they're back on sale. And I was saying that I believe they were going to go back on sale before Christmas. I was hoping that they went back on sale. So now it's your time. Now it's your chance, rather, to go ahead and get the Dino Linker. Penn, want to talk a little bit about the Dino Linker real quick?
hmm.
Oh yeah, I think they was on sale for the whole month of November up to the 1st of December.
Correct.
So hey, I mean, definitely now's the chance. If you want Android tvOS for the cheap, you just want something that works, something that's great, a dual band Wi-Fi device. It just runs. I will give it a try.
Did
See
it say
some videos on it.
on there how long the sale will be?
No, it just gave the sale price. I'm guessing until Christmas.
Hmm.
Just a guess.
Yeah, just yeah. That would be a good guess, most likely. I mean, because Christmas is just what, a week away.
Yeah, less than a
We got
well, yeah,
12
give or
days,
take. Yeah.
11 days left.
Yeah. 11 days
So
left. Yeah.
11 days left. My daughter
Hmm.
reminds me every day.
10 for me.
All right, 10 for you because you'll get to enjoy yours the day before us.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just give everyone fire sticks, huh? Fire sticks is what everyone is getting from me. I know, and there's a lot of people do that. They just hey, just get you a fire stick. You can't go wrong with that.
Or get yourself a shield if you really want to
I'm
have
talking
fun.
about for your friends and family. You gonna get all your friends and family a shield?
No, I'm saying if you can. If you
If you're
can.
balling like that, sure.
Right, right.
Well, I've
I'm
got
balling like
three,
that,
so I'm balling.
sure.
Oh, man, I only have one.
Nah, man, I went crazy.
I only
You
have
gotta,
two.
yeah. Well, I've got the 2017. I've got
Okay.
one of those, and I've got two of the 2019. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
people
mean,
like
because if
asking
you
me
pass
whether they
out
can borrow.
shields like that,
My
you know,
friends, when they come
trust
over,
me.
they always ask me whether I can borrow. They can borrow. I said, "No, I'm not allowing you to have it. I like them all."
Exactly. My brothers has been asking me, about it and stuff, and I'm like, oh, Best Buy is. Let me show you where
Yeah,
Best
go.
Buy
Yeah, go get
at.
your own. I'll help them set it up and stuff, but I'm not allowing them to because when you start borrowing, you probably never see it. You know what I mean?
I always
So
had that mentality when you loan somebody something, loan it as if you don't expect to see it again.
yeah,
Because if you loan something and you expect to get it back, that's how you fall out with people. So
yeah.
always have the mentality that you can afford to live without it when you loan something to somebody. FYI. But I
I
was
think my only issue with the Fire Stick is I think just the space. I think the Shield has 16 gigs of hard drive space. That's why I really like it, and you can do so much stuff with it.
Yeah.
so,
I mean, I
so
guess you
would
can
you loan
expand
someone
it
your
as well,
fire
but then
stick?
you've got too much wires, though. I think with the Fire Sticks, if you need to expand, you need to put more wires in it. And I don't like playing with too much wires, so it's just
Yeah.
click and play. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
would you loan someone your fire stick if you had one?
Sorry.
Would you loan someone your fire stick?
Yeah, they can have it. I like my Shield. I'll give it away.
Just say here you go.
There you go. Here's your present. Don't worry for your birthday next year. I'll give it to you now.
Hmm.
Yes. Also,
but
go ahead.
but the only thing that I'm really contemplating getting is the Google Chromebox. That's the Chromecast. That's the only one I want to get right now.
Nice, very
Yeah.
nice.
Hmm.
And
Just
thanks,
added.
shout out. Speaking of that, shout out to you for pointing out because I really did not pay attention to that, and I should have.
It's
That
okay.
with the to me, like you said, that's false advertisement about if you get it with YouTube TV,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
pay the first
Yeah.
month, they'll give it to you for free. And that fine print saying that you had to have it since 2018, didn't it say?
Yeah.
That's
2018.
false
Yeah.
advertisement. Why even advertise something like that?
Yeah. That really annoyed me. And it said it's for only American customers. I'm like, great. Well, there goes that one. I mean, you could include an Australian one and a Canadian one, but no, it has to be American. That's okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they might have those deals here, but probably for now, I don't see anything because I'm checking up on my side too, and there's nothing really here about that.
Yes. And Disney is announcing a newly list of projects coming from Lucasfilms, the Star Wars franchise
Yep,
people.
yep, yep. Hmm.
So I'm not going to go over the list, but it's
Looks
quite a
interesting.
few.
Let's just
Yeah,
leave
it's
it at
quite
that. Yeah.
it's a nice size list, and I'm gonna post it in our MS7 so that we'll have it. If anybody wants to look at the list of films that's coming through Lucasfilms. I mean, he's really built a good franchise for himself.
No,
Well,
he's doing really well.
and
Yeah.
also, AMC theaters need $750 million to remain valuable and to remain in business. So, if anybody cares to donate towards the $750 million, then they could remain open through 2021, remain liable. Other than that, they are facing going out of business.
It's just one of the harsh
Who
realities.
cares? Yeah. Let's see. I have a Christmas here, birthdays, Thursdays, my fire stick. Yeah, and another way too, which is this is the first year because I moved and everything. I haven't done it, but
Mm.
I'm back on track. I'm gonna get back on track with it. Another way to do your Christmas shopping is just shop all year. Every time you see something on sale, buy it and put it up.
Yep.
Buy it and put it up.
Good point.
Or
And that
hide it
way,
from
if
your family
somebody's
members.
birthday come, Christmas come, or whatever, you already have it.
Or hide it from your
My
family
mom and
members. You
sister's
tell them.
always been that way. All my life, they've been that way. I got one sister and my mom that does that all the time. I mean, just on a, they cannot know somebody's birthday is, and, it's coming, and you could tell them that day, oh, when was their birthday? Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, well, I'm giving them this. So that's another way to save. That way, you don't have to wait till the last minute and feel bad that you didn't have it or whatever and stuff. And a great way to start your Christmas shopping, of course, if you're able to afford it, is as soon as the holiday ends. They're gonna have so much stuff on clearance. That's the best time to shop. Matter of fact, I know a lot of families that will purposely buy their children like one or two gifts. That's it. And then as soon as Christmas finished, that's when their children get the real Christmas because
Mm.
that's when everything is on clearance. And, yeah, so that's the way a lot of families do. Good morning, Andaria. How are you this morning?
Tell me once again, what do you use instead of Dropbox? Hmm. I don't know what he's referring to though.
Are you using? Are you talking about FileLink or something like that? What do we use instead of Dropbox?
There's many options.
Yeah, I mean, if he's referring to file link, I heard that the Internet Archive is,
Yeah, I was about
like,
to say that too.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I've heard some good stuff about that too. Uh,
Yeah, I feel they're paying too. Only on Tuesdays, I felt they're paying. That would be my day that I went.
oh yeah, because you was racking up on that point system you had, right?
Not only the point system, that's the day that's $5.
Right.
ah.
Yes, he said yes for FileLink. There's
Oh, for
another one
filing.
that
Yeah.
people uses too. On demand always says it. I don't know. I can't remember the one that on demand says he used. You may have to refer to his videos or go to his group. But there's another one he uses besides Dropbox, and I can't think of what it is. And it's not Internet Archive either.
There's
He's
other
mentioned it
services. There's also
before.
Mega is another one. It's very popular.
Yeah,
Um,
Mega. Yep, that's another one you could
yeah.
use.
Mega, I think they give you 50 gigabytes if I'm not mistaken. I need to check, but I think you get 50 gigs of storage space. But then I gotta check. Hmm.
Also, VidGo. Let me see. It says VidGo is just $10 a month for the first 2 months. VidGo announced a new deal. You can subscribe to them for $10 a month for the first 2 months of subscriptions cost $55 a month. Trying to see more about this VidGo. But obviously, it's a new app. That the first 2 months it will be $10 a month. It's for TV. Oh, okay. This is TV streaming, and it includes Sling, Pluto, Fubu, YouTube TV, AT&T TV, Hulu. Okay. Oh no, it says because all of them are going up in prices. Um, like Hulu's price is going to $65 starting December the 18th. So in a couple of days, sorry, if you have Hulu TV, it'll be going up. And I don't know if anybody watched the Army versus Navy game over the weekend. That's like, I guess, one of the biggest football games of the year. And also this weekend, Crunchyroll had a big sale. For those of you who's Crunchyroll, they had a big sale this weekend. And I
What was
posted
it?
Mm,
MS7. Give me 1 second. As soon as I post it, I'll read about it. The second they post it, which I forgot it was a company that just bought Crunchyroll too. Was it Sony? Bought Crunchyroll. I read about it the other day. They have bought Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember? Let me see. Okay, this week, click on the article about it. Okay, it says Crunchyroll sale and more. Okay, it's talking about the Disney bundle, the new Disney that's $18 a month starting next month. You can get
mm,
a higher tier of the Disney ESPN and Hulu commercial free starting in January for $18.99 a month. Disney hikes their price to $6.99 to $7.99 or $13.99 a month. You can access ESPN Plus content on your Hulu. Slowly rolling out this week. Trying to get down to the that Fire TV got a new look.
yep.
It's slowly rolling out on different Fire devices. And Disney 2021 plans to include theatrical releases coming straight to streaming. So a lot of their movies are coming straight to streaming to Disney Plus, which they're one of the first people to do that. And it says AT&T will sell Crunchyroll to Sony. And this week, for $1.75 billion, they've sold them to them. Okay, so I guess that's what it meant by them being sold. They weren't having a sale. Maybe the sale was the fact they got sold. And also save on Hulu when you pick up a new Fire TV. When you buy a new Fire TV through the 31st of December, you can save 50% off the first 6 months of your Hulu. So yeah, if you buy a new Fire TV, you can save 6 months. Save for 6 months. Okay, welcome back. Good morning, Georgia.
I clicked off by mistake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't even see it leave, man.
Freshman.
Gee.
I didn't even notice you left either. Maybe she
Yeah.
was reading.
Yeah, it was just now. I was looking for my mod list and I clicked the X button.
Yeah, that happens. That's why I thought I had accidentally clicked myself out the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens.
Hey, what's up, Georgia? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Also, before I read the main thing, I wanted to read about. Let's see if I can find it on my other device because I posted it yesterday. Actually, I heard it from the main people. Um, that I know we had talked about Dish Network in different places that was having battles with the companies as far as not wanting to pay. Well, Spectrum is one of them that's battling with some of the local stations. So in the future, coming up, if those who have Spectrum, if you're having problems with some of your locals not showing or limited showing of them, it's because right now they're in the middle of a dispute with
Mm,
some of the local stations with having to pay them because they raised the prices to them, and that's another reason why the prices are getting raised. Um, also, for those of you who have Spectrum um, or AT&T or any of the other cable things, they do have an app now available on the on your Fire Stick. Yeah, for those who I guess don't want to completely let go of cable or whatever, they do have an app available. But Spectrum is working on a more dedicated app from their company to go on your Fire device. So they are coming back to Fire devices. However, I'm about to post this in MS7. 1 second. This article. I talked to the people. They told me on the phone, and then it was ironic. After I talked to them, it came across my device last night. That the Spectrum app is going away from one of your favorite devices, which is the Roku. If you don't have it on your Roku, by next month it will be moved. They're removing it next month, the Spectrum app, because Roku has raised the prices, and they're not feeling wanting to pay the price that Roku is charging to keep the Spectrum app on there. So if you already have the Spectrum app on your Roku, then or you got a Roku and you're thinking about, do I want to have Spectrum on it? Now's the time to get it on there, because as of next month, you won't be able to put it on there, because they're fighting with Spectrum right now. And I'm about to post it in our MS7. And actually, I didn't even know till Spectrum told me that they had an app for the Fire device, because they've been trying to keep me to keep track. I was like, really? I don't care, but okay.
Oh, so don't forget, you
See
got to
what it
jailbreak
is.
it. Don't forget,
Huh?
you have to jailbreak it or to access it.
Yeah, yeah. But no, they actually told me about it, and when they told me about it, I looked and I said, "Oh, there is an app." But the app that they do have for Spectrum, not only can you use it for Spectrum, you can use it for Spectrum, AT&T, Cox. I'm not sure if it's Cox, but Comcast, CBS All Access, and Dish, a whole bunch of other ones.
Mm.
Out here, Dish Network is going crazy. They don't even, yeah, hardly have any channels. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, Spectrum is just the same. The lady told me yesterday on the phone that they are fighting, and if you are starting to have problems with some of your locals, that's the reason why. Because these companies are trying to raise their prices, and basically they're not wanting to pay the prices that they're wanting to charge. And then I didn't even know anything about the Roku situation, so the lady told me, and I was like, "Oh, is that so?" And I knew you could get the Spectrum app on the Roku. I didn't think you could get the Spectrum app on your Fire devices till she told me yesterday. So that was just I was like, oh wow. Let me see. Good morning, Johnny E. Is anybody else I may have missed? Good morning, Giorgio. Spectrum wants to change for the app. Yeah, well, the Spectrum app, when I saw it, because the person had Spectrum, that a friend of mine, and they had Spectrum, and basically the app does work and everything. You can but it's not their app. They're working on an app, I guess, for Spectrum alone and stuff. And they said it'll be coming out very soon. They couldn't give a date, but they said it'll be coming out very soon for the Fire TV. Be safe too, Diamond Dave. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that really quickly. Also, let me see. Wait, let me see. I remember I saw the cap. Couldn't remember which one was selling the Android box. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, AT&T does have a dedicated app. They've always had a dedicated app. AT&T have. I hope that the Nintendo now they are happy. It has to. Yep, to be able to watch football. Because some people are big on their locals. Yeah, the Dynalink's back on sale. 619 OTA back on sale for $29. So now it's the time to get one while it's on sale right now at your local Walmart or Walmart online. No, it's only online only. I think. I don't think you can actually go to the store. Come to think of it, I know last time it was online only. I believe. Good morning, Lone Wolf. Spectrum is terrible. They have moved channels in and out their picture pricing reasons only. I still have it. It is getting a kind of nice deal. Yep. Yeah, and plus a lot of people are going to apps. They don't want to spend all that money on them separate boxes. Especially if you have a supposed smart TV or a TV that's, it's supposed to be somewhat smart. Yeah, because the lady was like, "Oh, we also offer it on a Sony and a Samsung TV." I was like, "Oh, okay." I already knew they offered it on that, but I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, who has 4 kids? So yes. Also, I did see Streaming Tech Now's live as well as we were at Rojas and Next Levels live, and that's crazy how a lot of stuff has changed. YouTube has changed a lot of rules on a lot of things. Far as before, like just I don't know how many months ago where we did the Watch app and other different APKs, and now it's where you can't even show any APKs. It doesn't even matter that you open up the APK and show it.
Yeah.
So I guess because of COVID and the movie people aren't actually, a lot of them aren't actually going to, well, they are working, but not working as much as they were before, a lot of them. So they have time to keep up with what our industry is doing. So they're taking people's videos down. They're coming after people. And so you got to just be very careful on how you post content these days. And you just have to do more research. It's like in the Jody days, like with Jody, it's still going to be around. You're just going to have to do a little more research or know where to find it. Like we could still talk about it, you just can't show it, and you're just going to have to trust. The same thing with premium service. When somebody tells you, "Oh, I got this premium service, it's good," and you don't really see them actually play any channels or anything like that, you just have to trust what they say is good. If what they say is right. And that's just the way of the APKs now, which sometimes some stuff I guess needs to stay more underground anyway. But because and it's basically like Facebook and like the other streaming or outlets for the internet. If they're getting hit, they're going to pass it down to the next person. YouTube don't have time to be going through this dispute, that dispute, so they're going to pass it down to the content creator or the person that's YouTuber, content creator, influencer, whichever one title you want to use that day.
Hi, Tara. Welcome to the show.
Morning, Tara. How are you this morning?
What's up, Tara?
If you'd like to come on, I'll put a link in the chat or send you the link if you'd like to come on, Tara. Just let me know. Yes, and then the age restricted. Somebody else said the age restricted. Somebody else's videos got age restricted too. I can't remember who that was telling us every time they put out a video, within a few minutes their video is age restricted. Yeah, they are. And a matter of fact, I tell you, the first thing I seen YouTube doing, I don't know if you guys watch family channels, but after that weird thing was out, and they've been doing it for the last year now, that Mimo thing or whatever that kids were scared of that was going on.
Oh yeah.
They start making it where you couldn't even leave comments on any family channels. If you had one child in that family, on the family channels, they took away comments. And I know even down to celebrities. There's this one celebrity channel I watch. I'll just say his name. He's a big, because everybody knows who he is, Busy Bone. And he has a family channel now, and he's talked with YouTube, tried to fight with YouTube. He always has to do his lives he always has to do. He stopped doing lives and start doing just premieres because that's the only way he can talk to people. He has to either do a live or do a premiere because when he posts a video, can't no one leave a comment. He says, and even if he tells them, oh, we'll go to Instagram or something, by the time they think about going to Instagram, people aren't going to Instagram as much to comment on his videos. So he start doing all his videos that he does every week. He either does a premiere or a live so that he's able to interact with people because YouTube has restricted it because of his son, of him even able to have any comment. You can't even type in there, hello, Busy Bone, I enjoyed your show today. Or hello, Busy Bone, I enjoyed what you put up this week. And you would think that somebody like him would be able to influence YouTube to allow him to do something simple as be allowed to leave comments under his videos. But he's been fighting with them for the last year, asking them for the last year, but they won't. They said, nope, you're a family channel. If you want to stay doing your thing on YouTube. So that's his choice. He either has to go live or he has to post his videos as a premiere. So let me see. I've already started deleting some of my videos before YouTube purge. Yeah, because YouTube will go through and purge them, and they'll go back years.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start deleting mine as well. Fortunately.
Mm-hmm. Even I think they'll even go after you if you private it and don't delete it. Am I right?
They will still do. Oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
Well,
Go after you if
I'm
you
not
private
trying
your
to find
video and
out.
not delete it. I know you're not
Yeah,
trying to find out. I'm just asking.
yeah.
Just a general question.
I'm not sure. I think it's best to just delete them then.
Yeah, it is best to just delete it to be on the safe side. But I was just
Right.
asking. You know, because I feel like I don't know. I don't want to give them any ideas, so let me be quiet on that if they didn't think of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure no one's trying to find out, so we just gotta
Just
just
leave it as
go with
it
the
is.
flow.
Leave it as it is. Can't go into it too much, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, that Dynalink is nice. Shout out to Penn and TK Technology King on the Dynalink. She said she hooked up with like the Dynalink and hooked up with the TiVo, and she planned on giving it away. So yeah. Age restricted videos. That's crazy. Yeah, they're shutting down a lot of channels. They're not playing. Shutting down channels. You have to fight to get your channel. They got a new thing now, Avery. I think I talked about it the other week. Now they have this thing where you can have YouTube court on live, where you could literally have a little court thing on live. You put up a video saying why you think your channel should stay, and then the other person says, well, no, I want to get you because of blah, blah, blah. Like a mini YouTube court that you could have to fight for your channel. I've read about that, or actually I read about it and then I saw it. Even worse in Canada. Wow. Let's see. If you make them private, I think they could scan them through. Yeah.
They can't scan them through.
They can't, so yeah. So I don't know.
I think we don't have enough knowledge to be able to say anything. We need to have more knowledge.
Correct. More research,
more research into it. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
But if you think it's questionable, like Ken said, it'd be on the safe side, just take it down. You don't want to take that chance. Yeah, to be safe. I know I was watching that same day that no, it wasn't the same day, it was the next day. Digital Slang had an interview and he was talking about some of the stuff he had to go through too with YouTube. So it's hard sometimes. We have to fight to try to get your channel back or different things with your channel and YouTube. Once you're in a fight with YouTube, I've heard that it's pretty hard. So on certain things. So. But yeah, so like I said, we still could talk about APKs. We still can say, well, you know, such and such came out, but as far as being able to show them, we have to not at all. We have to refer you elsewhere, and that's just the way it's going to have to be. Also, it was something else I seen posted as well. Scroll up and see. It's posted early this morning. Anybody else have anything they want to say on that while I was looking?
No, just have to wait and see what happens.
Right, right.
Gotta play the waiting game.
Yep.
Yeah, wait and
And
see, wait and see, wait and see. Actually, I don't even know why I'm looking this way. Look this other way. 1 second.
hello, Stuart. Welcome.
That's in another country. Okay, okay, I thought I saw something, but never mind. Good morning, Stuart.
Hi, Chef.
So many changes, yeah, in their content. It's a
Mm.
lot. I mean, they're not just coming after our industry. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of the family channels. They've been going after them hard lately too, on a lot of things. They've had to change up so much stuff too in their genre. So it's not even just our genre. And it's other genres we probably don't even know about YouTube is coming down on, you know.
It'll be a surprise. I'll tell you. It will be a surprise.
No, no. You have to be careful even with, a lot of the children's stuff and like I said, the family channels are getting hit with a lot of stuff too.
I wonder if this is going to keep happening. People will have to probably change platforms,
Hmm.
because if they can't promote their products, you know, other things will come up. If
Hmm.
they can't do it on YouTube, I'm sure there's other places they can promote it. You know,
Yep, yep,
the comment that Red Lantern was making, maybe they have to find a different platform so they can still continue on doing what they're doing.
yes. Yeah, a lot of people, like you said, like Next Level Tech. That's a lot of people to put a lot of time and money. Next Level Tech, Rojas, different. It's a lot of people, that put a lot of time and money in their channels, and but YouTube don't care about that.
Uh-uh.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheer
No
up.
comment on that one.
Blah blah blah. Some other big news this morning. And of course, we witnessed it in real time. Sim and I did. Google was down. Google was
Mhm.
shut down for a while this morning. You couldn't get on YouTube. You couldn't check your Gmail. You couldn't go on Google Docs. You couldn't go in Meets. You couldn't do
Yeah.
nothing that have to do with YouTube. If you tried to do it on your Gmail, it said you didn't. You never had a Gmail. It didn't exist. Meets was like it kept saying error or something like that.
Yeah.
YouTube
That's
just
right.
wouldn't play, wouldn't even come up.
My Google Pay wasn't working, and that was really concerning because I have
Mhm,
Google Pay, and all the money's there. What do you do, right? So
right. I almost thought I weren't gonna have a show this morning. I was about to type in there this morning, no show this morning, and then I was like, oh, I'll wait a little bit and see what's gonna happen. And then slowly, the first thing to come back up was YouTube. I think that was the first thing
mm.
they fixed because I remember when I was still checking, was still Gmail still wasn't up, Meet still wasn't up, and
It
what
said
was
my
the other?
account doesn't exist. I was like, "Wait,
Yeah,
hang on a
mine
second.
said that too. My account doesn't
I've
exist.
had my account for like 10 years. You can't tell me
Me
it's not.
too.
It doesn't exist."
Hmm. So it was really weird this morning. I was like, gosh, why didn't that happen right before time for me to tell my daughter to get up? She could have slept in this morning. And that's the first thing that was on my mind. I was like, gosh, guess my daughter won't be having school today. Google's not working. That's how she goes to school through Google.
people rely on Google so much these days, and when
Hmm.
that goes out of the window, people don't know what to do, because so many people rely either through work, through their businesses, through their families. A lot of people use it, so it's kind of scary when you have so much reliance on it, and then it just doesn't work. I know it was only for maybe an hour or two, but still, it was a big concern for people.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yep. Coco Scope is rising, but it'll be big until it get talked about too much. Then they're gonna be, believe me, they got time. These people, now that everything is not the same as it was, they got time to watch everybody. And believe me, they're not only looking at
Mm,
YouTube, they're looking at YouTube, they're looking at Facebook, they're looking at Coco Scope, they're looking at all the streaming places. Believe me. If there's a place to stream it on, they're looking at TikTok, they're looking at Instagram, they're looking at everything. Wherever there's a place you think is safe, it's gonna be safe temporary.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
they got eyes all over. Yeah, no one. Yeah, you couldn't get into Google either. It was weird, really weird this morning.
yep, yep. It was
But they was able to resolve it. I mean, resolve it.
for a
This
couple of
morning in
hours.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, within a couple of hours, it was able to be resolved. Yeah, but that's about the second time in the last month or so that Google's had an outage. Because I remember one evening they had an outage. It wasn't big as this outage, but I remember because the YouTube was acting up and something else was acting up. I remember that they had an outage. That was sometime last month.
Mm,
So yeah, but that was big. That and I think the reason why Google may be having maybe because there's more people online doing stuff than ever before. I
mm,
mean, like I said, my daughter's school is through online. More people are working at home. More people on YouTube than ever. I read something about there's more people on YouTube than there's ever been since YouTube started this year. In all the years the YouTube has been available because of the pandemic, it's just really has hit Google a lot, and probably them keeping up with streaming, not only just Google but internet in general. Streaming in general has been hit big time this year. Would everyone on the panel agree?
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's a lot more usage than normal. So
yeah, yep. It's
yeah,
not just people just using one device in their homes. They might have three different devices that they're using at the same time, and then you have five, six people living in the same place, and they're all using different devices. So everybody, it just gets clogged up too much. Too many people doing it at the same time.
Hmm.
You know? I'm still trying to work out what really happened because I'm still reading on stuff on the internet. Can't get a precise information other than people complaining about it. So
Right,
we don't really know why it actually happened.
right. It just says multiple services, including your Nest, including Gmail, Docs, YouTube, Nest, and many more, gone down. We were unable to access them
Mm,
this morning. I said a little bit before 7 our time it began. I guess. But let me see from Google. It says sorry. Oh yeah, and on a lot of people it said temporary error.
yeah.
Exactly when you try to go into Gmail, it either said didn't exist, you couldn't get in at all. If you did, it said a temporary error 500. It says sorry, your account is temporarily unavailable. We apologize for this inconvenience. So that's one of the messages you got from Google this morning when you tried to go do any of that. Good morning, JJ.
Yeah, I was getting error 501, 502. I was like, huh? As I started doing some research, then I was like, okay,
And
looks like on their side, it's not on, the people. people's side, so it was their issue.
And according to what I'm seeing on this article, it was a worldwide outage.
Yep.
Because of course it was. You're on the other side of the world, and yours hit at the same time.
Yep. But I'm just
I didn't
trying
need
to
the news to tell me that. I was talking to you, and it went out at the same time. But yeah,
same time.
worldwide
Yep.
outage. On this article, so everybody got hit.
I think it gave. Hang on, let me try to find this. 1.3 billion people or something. I was reading it.
Imagine all the people that was in the middle of the day for. It was early in the morning for us, so a lot of people in our part of the world didn't really experience it where I'm at. But you know,
Gmail, meanwhile, in the world, the most popular email platform with 1.5 billion users being hit. That's just the Gmail accounts.
wow.
Outages are rare at Google, which was the third company to be worth more than 1 trillion. And I've lost it again. Goodness.
Okay. Let's see anything I may have missed. Bitmap mail carrier. Let's see.
I think Julian has a question, but
Oh, okay.
hasn't asked it.
Find it. This one right here. I have a question. If anyone could help me out, okay?
Yeah, 619. Yeah, I bet so. Some of them do still.
Why signal delivery trucks? Yes, yes, because I see Miss Octavia put up here earlier. Seeing mail trucks, but some workers were throwing packages in people's yards. They have a job, but yes, some of them will do that. Now I know, I've had trouble in the past with sometimes with FedEx and stuff. I remember I was sitting right by my front door, sitting in my living room, and I heard somebody walk up on my porch. They never knocked. Next thing I knew, I heard somebody start there running off my porch. I was like, "Hello, may I help you?" And it was an important package I was waiting for. They just left the package on my porch. Never rang my doorbell. I have a doorbell that rings loud as day. Where I was living at. They didn't knock or anything. I was sitting right by the front door, and I confronted the guy. I said, "Hello, whatever his name was, because he had a badge on." I said, "You didn't ring my doorbell. You didn't knock on my door or anything." I said, "You could have left this here, and anybody could walk to my porch and took it. You're supposed to at least ring the doorbell, knock something, to notify people there. You didn't just put it on my porch and walk away."
It's interesting here.
I called and reported him.
Yeah, here it's different because here they actually do that, and people are aware that that's what's happening. They have that understanding that if no one's at home, they actually leave the product somewhere that no one can see. They leave it like underneath the, where there's a tree or something, like next to where the door is. So, but it's not visible to people that are just walking past. Only the owners know where it is. So sometimes they
I
don't
wish
knock.
they would do that. Well, they did start one thing that if you weren't at home or something, I know Amazon got something similar to that, where people were stealing so bad they had where you could leave it in their garage or leave it in different places like that. I know that Amazon has started something like that, like about last year, I think, because it was really bad with people stealing packages. But and they also got where they would take a picture of your front door or wherever and say, "Hey, the package is here." Besides the fact that your devices alert you and everything else. UPS, I was supposed to get a package yesterday, haven't came yet, and I'm desperately after the show going to the post office and like, "Where's my package? Is it on its way?" Every time I have a package sent to me lately, or I send the package, it always comes later than what they say it's going to come. If they say it's going to come this Monday, it may come next Monday. And I've been having that problem lately with the UPS. But they need to get a system too that lets you know, especially if you have a Gmail with them. They need to have it where you have to sign up with a Gmail, where they have some type of alert to let you know, "Hey, this package is coming to you."
Yeah.
Because even with the person giving you the tracking number, I still have to go through because even if I call, either they'll answer or if they answer, they act like, oh, I can't find it. But then if I go down there in person, oh, where's such and such a place? Well, there are also some of the same numbers I just gave you over the phone. So,
Shoddy work. You know, and they try to
right.
take shortcuts as usual.
Right.
I had something similar. I was getting a laptop delivered, and yeah, like in my GPS, it showed me where the driver was coming from and how far they were and when they'll be arriving. So just like maybe 5 minutes before they arrive, I was waiting at my front porch, just waiting for them to come because it's a laptop and I don't want them to smash it or break it. You know what I mean? So yeah, as soon as they saw me there, they actually came to me and gave it to me because you don't want to spend so much money and then
Mm-hmm.
they break it or throw it, take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they usually sometimes they don't even give you a name or nothing, so you don't even know who they are.
Correct.
So,
I mean, it's been a couple of times that my package has been delivered to my neighbors, and I've seen it, and I'm like, I know that was my package. Especially the one time from Amazon, or like, well, 2 times. It was like your package is here. It's like that's not my porch. That's not my house.
and how can they get it wrong? I mean, like the
They
address is
both have a
there.
GPS, and on top of it, where I live, the address is biggest day. I mean, it's the numbers are so big on my house, you can't miss it. So I don't understand.
Yeah, they got me dumbfounded too.
Yeah, it says, will there be a video on that show that shows how? I'm pretty sure that there'll still be some videos around, but on YouTube per se, most likely not. I'm pretty sure perhaps like if someone talks about it or even us, maybe they'll refer you. We'll check out such and such, and then they'll refer you to further instructions on how to watch it, or how you can get it, or how you could research to get the information.
Mhm.
Hold up.
Like,
Yeah, Julian. Yeah, with the Wolf launcher.
Oh, on the Wolf launcher.
Yeah,
Okay.
even though I don't use that one specifically, if you want your icons to be organized a certain way on the launcher, I could link like some setup videos. It's not
mm,
too
Okay.
difficult.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's really easy. I just did my daughter's with the Wolf launcher, and I organized it and set it up and everything like that. And
oh, that reminds me, I have to probably see this video how to set up ATV launcher. Um, got the pro version. Need to set it up so I know how to do it. I want to learn it. I've been wanting to get into that.
I think Penn got one on that, don't you, Penn?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have it on the yeah.
I
I
mean, it
think
don't
my own
matter that
setup.
the device is on, right?
Yeah, it don't. Yeah, the launcher works.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
have.
I want to know how to do the widgets and stuff.
I thought
That's what
about
I'm.
doing a video on the Wolf launcher only because what I did on the Wolf launcher was something next level didn't do yet. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait and see if next level does this, or ask next level if he's gonna do this next part. If he does,
Very-
I'm not gonna do it because I don't like doing videos. But if he don't, then maybe I'll do a video on
Do the video.
So you haven't decided, huh? You're very indecisive at the moment.
No, I'm not indecisive. It's decided on whether the next level gonna do it. If next level gonna do it, I'm gonna sit back because I know he's gonna do a great job at it. I'm just gonna watch him and I'm like, bravo.
Did you hear Shrinking Sharon's doing something?
Hmm.
Yeah. Don't wait. Make the date.
That's right.
Question if video would be on. Oh yeah, we already clicked on that. Let me see.
I think Fire Stick TV also. She also did one on one of the launches. I'm not sure which one that one was though.
She did one
She
on
really
the
went.
same one that we just told you Penn did one on.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll,
I just
I'll watch
gave
both.
Julian the link to that to her video specifically.
Okay. Oh,
'Cause
okay.
she covers widgets and all that. I didn't really care much for the widgets.
I like it when I can see the weathers and stuff, man.
I like that
Yeah,
too. I like the widget video. I just looked at it last night, and so that's the only last thing I have to add online is the
All right.
widgets. 'Cause I was trying to debate on how I wanted my widgets to go. So that's the last part. But the other part I did on there, I didn't see Next Level do a video on there, and I was like, I wonder do people know that you could do all this on with what he showed. So I'm pretty sure they don't know that you could do all this. But then again, some people do, but a lot of people don't.
Well, I don't.
So I'm just gonna wait and see if Next Level gonna do it. If they don't, then I'll put out a video on it.
Hey, so for all y'all listening, basically she's not going to do a video.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll make it. I don't know because, like I said, I'll ask Next Level is gonna do one on it. 'Cause of course, because he's already started the series, and I don't want to mess up the rest of his great series.
Nah, you can have your own series. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you can always add your own spin to it though. It's not like
It doesn't matter.
yeah,
We're all here to help each other anyway, so no worries.
That's the
yeah,
worst thing is
you
when
your
you
own person, own channel. You can do whatever.
Darling, I left in the postal. Okay.
Live Republican go not delivered properly. Caught Walmart claims. Never. Whoa, dang, that's messed up. Zenderia.
See, this type of thing shouldn't be happening at all. There should be accountabilities, you know?
It really should, and a lot of them don't get accountability for that. And then they only give you, I don't know about there, but here in the States, I think their insurance because it starts at $50 or something like that, or for lost packages. I know for the UPS it is. I don't know what it is for. I'm not sure what it is for FedEx because it's been a while since I've ordered something or sent something through FedEx.
Oh,
Maybe it's package 65 inch sitting in the driveway. Wow. Your relatives sitting. Oh man, that's so messed up. Yes, he did a video Friday on the widgets. Next Level did.
I mean, people could,
Be more
yeah.
accountable. I think that I don't know. I think they need to be more accountable. I think they need to do, like I said, like Amazon. They need to have your picture of the package and showing that person, especially the person who's sending it. Person, this is the house, showing the address that was delivered. They need to send it to them. They need to see, you know what? I need to get your email address. You take that step further and stuff and email it to that person or something,
Yeah.
And then they can say, okay, this looks like this came to the person's house. This is where I wanted to deliver that. Or no, this wasn't where it was supposed to be delivered. They really need to do something like that.
Tough life. Oh my God. Goodness.
Just lost one of my packages. Wow, they told me tough luck. I think sometimes I don't know if sometimes the packages are always lost. I'm not sure. Oh, also, you can get 30-day trial of test drive. They still have the 30-day trial on the one for the test drive for the T-Mobile hotspot, and I will be posting it in our MS. I posted in MS7, but I'll post it in the chat if you want to test drive it before you buy it. T-Mobile's hotspot. So let me post it in our MS7 real quick. So if you want to try hotspot for whatever reason, you just want one for traveling reasons, or you just want a hotspot, in general, you want to try it out. T-Mobile does have the 30-day where you could try it before you buy it. Hotspot available. It has a little video with it, and it's powerful. You see, the most powerful signal reaches further than ever without with our improvements of network added thousands of towers and millions of square miles. Expand LTD coverage on 30-day free trial. I'm trying to see what the prices are. There may be different prices. I don't know. It also says that, of course, it's through T-Mobile. You get it for 30 days. You get 30 gigs of data. You get 30 days or 30 gigs of data, whichever one comes first. So obviously they're letting you know if you use your 30 gigs of data within 3 days, it's not going to last the whole 30 days. So you either get the 30 gigs of data or you get it for 30 days. So if you do decide to try this, then, use your data with caution. So it'll stretch out then 30 days if you want it to stretch out. You see, why are they doing this? 84% of people want the wireless network and they want to try it before they buy it. One of the industries of the world's most focused customers is to try before they buy. If they try it and they love the experience, they most likely will buy it and stay with it. So, any of you have any thing you want to say about the T-Mobile test drive? I'm trying to look for the price at the moment.
No, I mean, sounds pretty good. People want to try it out, see how it performs. It seems like it would be a viable option for people that's into that.
And I think they're the only phone company I want to think that gives you that plan to try it before you buy it. I'm thinking. I don't know if AT&T or Verizon has this offer as well. And I guess you'll have to, let me see, use it like you're going to buy it. Let me see, deals. Let's see if this deals take me to something else or if it's the same deal for it. Okay, this is deals on other items. So, yeah. But yes, I posted it in the chat if you want to check out more about the T-Mobile test drive to get hotspot 30 days before you buy it. And you can check that out and see if it's something that would fit for you and your household. Also, yeah, Premium Eyes is having a sale too. They're having another Black Friday sale there. 1 second. I'll be right back. Could you take over for a minute?
Sure thing. I'm lucky my Amazon drivers are cool. Never. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be different experiences. Not everybody, not every driver is going to leave you guys hanging like that to where your package is literally by the steps where somebody can just walk up and just take it. Some people are lazy with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I think it really depends on the individual drivers. I don't
Yep.
think everyone's like that though,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, if they were getting something, they would want it to be delivered to themselves, They wouldn't want their stuff to be stolen too. So it goes both ways,
Yeah, that's true. It's like all companies are in greedy mode. Yeah. I mean,
And because it is holiday season too, a lot of things can, and people lose things, people get things, you know what I mean? It happens. Hi DJ, how are you doing?
hey, what's up, DJ? Oh, by the way, if you guys can quickly smack the thumbs up, you know,
Mm.
appreciate it.
Hello, Cross. How are you today?
What's up, Cross?
Here's the T-Mobile that I was talking about.
Hi Cross, welcome.
Oh wow. She said she tried to get test drive and they gave her the runaround. Wow, that's crazy. If they're telling you to get it and then one person tell you another thing, I would call them on the phone while at the store. Like one of you guys need to solve my problem. My instructions to Amazon, my account says please put package between okay, the door. Yep.
Hi, Maud. How you doing?
Okay, my plan is so misleading. I pay unlimited buys, only 5 gigs. Wow, that is crazy. Good morning, Ma. If you'd like to get on, let
What's
me
up,
know.
Mod?
In fact, I'll send you the link. 1 second. I'm about to send you the link. But yeah, a lot of these packages can't. I mean, a lot of these things you have to read
Fine prints, as they
the
say.
fine print for sure, like we did with the other day on Friday when we were talking about well, we have been talking about getting the free
Chromecast.
yeah
Yeah.
free Chromecast. That was crazy.
I'll
And just
always read the fine prints. Doesn't matter if it takes a bit longer. Read the fine prints. Understand what it means.
sure.
If you're not sure, ask somebody that knows what they
Exactly.
want.
So you can get the understanding along with it.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it. Yeah.
That's true. Very true, Miss Octavia.
But a 65-inch TV at the driveway, the wrong house. Yeah, that's crazy. Because I
That's
would have
true.
been so angry if that been my TV delivered to the wrong house. There's nothing they could have told me. I don't want to hear it. You can't read an address. My sister was a mail carrier. Well, we're speaking of mail carriers. My sister was a mail carrier for years, and she said the name really doesn't matter on the package. What matters on the package is the address, and they
Address.
have
Yeah.
to get the address right. I could say my name is Kimberly Wynn, but whatever address I say my address is, that's the address it's supposed to be delivered to.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
matter
Yeah.
what the name is on there. They supposed to go by the numbers of the address. And nowadays with technology, it's scan. You scan it, maybe the computer gets it wrong, but you scan it and all their trucks have GPS now. So not only are they scanning it, the GPS tells them, oh, now you're arriving at such and such. Now I know a lot of mail carriers, if it's a mail, not UPS, will park at the end of the street and walk it to your house. But even with walking it to your house, before they put it in your mailbox, they usually scan it to see if your mail and your mailbox matches. So if it's somebody that's personally delivering it, I don't know about where you live at, but here in the States, they supposed to scan the mail and then scan your mailbox
That's
to see
interesting.
if the
No, we don't
address,
do that here. We don't have
yeah, to
that
see
that,
if the
that
address
thing here.
matches.
I mean, here the post guy comes and he just drops the post box and he just keeps going, and then I pick it up in the middle of the day. It's all there. No problem. Unless people are stealing your mail, then that's a big issue. Hi, Blamo. How are you?
How's it
Hey,
going,
what's
man?
up, Limo?
How's it going?
Good, good. Hi,
Chilling.
Trooper. Hi, Tim.
Good morning. Good morning, Blamo. Good morning.
What's up, Mod?
How are you?
Hey, Maud.
Good morning, Triple Lip. How are you this morning?
Tired.
Mm,
I understand that. Very understandable.
Yeah.
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 So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on some of the things that we went over this morning, or were you able to hear anything that we went over this morning? As far as the apps not being able to say anything about the apps, about YouTube or Google being shut down this morning. We also talked about how Spectrum. I talked to the Spectrum people. Plus, it turned around and I got a news feed about it. That Spectrum has some of their channels or local channels are going to be hit temporarily a little bit because they're in the same type of disputes. Also, next month they'll be going away from your favorite device, the Roku, because they don't want to pay Roku that money anymore. So the app won't be available there, and they do have an app now on the Fire TV device.
Oh, it's about time they got it on Fire TV.
But it's not their dedicated app. It is an app, but not only can you get that on there, you can get AT&T and all the other ones through that same app. But they're working on a more dedicated app that's becoming very soon.
I was going to say, I know
Fire TV devices.
Android. I know they had it on other Android platforms, and they even had it on the Xbox, but just not the. Not it wouldn't work on the Fire Sticks at all.
So when it's called Stream'em. Stream'em is the name of the app. I'm not where I could look at it right now because I'm not near my TVs. But the name of the app on the Fire TV device is called Stream'em.
Well, it's good to know that it'll be available on there.
Yeah, and then you just put your cable provider information. You pick what cable company you have, and then you put your information in, just like you were to use a dedicated app from them.
Well, that's good, especially being compatible with the Fire Stick because of the lack of support on it for certain carriers. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
As far as YouTube, Google being down, it doesn't break my heart this morning. They've been hitting me with restrictions on videos all weekend, and I ain't even uploaded a new video in like a year.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. So you're not even safe if you private them. That's what we were wondering about this morning. Even if you private them or anything, they still can go after you, right? Or they still may go after you.
Yeah, I've had a few hit that I'm like, well, maybe they're getting reported, and then I go look at them, and some of them were even private. So I'm like, how are they hitting these?
Interesting. There's the answer, Sharon. We were trying to work out. Now they're not hitting private videos.
Good morning, Tim. Yes, that is
if they're getting like repeat reports on various videos on a channel, they may start reviewing random videos on the channel, or as far as the rest of that channel owner. That very well could be what's going on.
Yes. Good morning, Grunt. Says, what's up, everyone? I've been out of the loop lately. I've heard it's hard to find some time now. Yep, policy changes is hard to find. Well, you know what? You still can make. Unfortunately, you can talk about the app. You can say everything about the app. You just can't show the app. If I was to, and I don't even know how safe that is to just talk about it.
I've seen some
directing people where to go, and you definitely can't post the link, because if you talk about it, you tell somebody where to go, and you post that link in your video, YouTube may come after you for just posting that link to direct people where to go.
And it doesn't matter how legitimate anything is. I say that because, for example, another YouTuber who I've watched a few videos from lately, just letting them play in the background mainly. They did a video on the new Plex Dash app, and they couldn't show the content from within the dash for their Plex because they would get hit. Simply because it was showing a thumbnail for movies or TV shows, or showing the titles and all, and they'd been hit in the past for showing that. So they had to blur out everything from, they're trying to show off this new Plex Dash app for iOS and Android, but they couldn't show you anything because if it had so much as one thumbnail or title on it, they were going to get hit.
Makes it very difficult to make videos if you have to, do more hard work just to get information across.
Yep. Oh, definitely. And here's the thing, though. I have noticed this in them videos, that this was in the Dash app, but yet he could show content, for example, or not as far as playing it, but the thumbnails and the titles, from going into the free section of Plex, where you can watch the ad-supported content. He could show it there. So it's like they're making it a decision based on, well, is this something that's free, normal, legitimately supported, licensed versus not? And so that may be the key thing there. So if you're doing one on a legitimate app, that's legitimately licensed, that pays dividends, all that, then there's less of a chance or zero chance you're going to get hit. But if there's any question to it at all, they're probably going to hit. I guess one way to look at it would be, you can put the content that you own, that you've gone out to Walmart and bought DVDs, Blu-rays on your Plex. But if it's in your library, they have no way of knowing whether that's what you did or not. So they may hit it because of that, for example.
Without really knowing the facts, what's really going on.
Yeah.
Yes. Post in my group. Yes. Let me see. Good morning, DJ Theme, or afternoon, DJ Themes. Good afternoon, after dark. Yes. Good morning, Grunt.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock.
I'm close there. Nearly 3 a.m. here.
Nearly 3 a.m. Oh, nearly the witch hour.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
All right.
Giorgio, good morning. If I didn't get a chance to say that. Okay, I had restricted with my videos.
Oh, yeah, DJ. I've had videos hit over the weekend.
Go ahead.
Granted, I've got a mouth on me, and that's probably why. But I'm getting videos hit that is like, how to install Kodi on your Fire Stick using a PC the easiest way. That video got hit. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't remember in that video or not.
Hey, Ma, so for people that got videos like that, what would you recommend for them to do? Private them or just delete them for good?
I mean, it's just age restriction is all that is all I got hit with.
Okay.
But it's definitely looking at additional platforms. I mean, if you don't care about ad revenue, then oh well, age restriction or demonetizing doesn't matter. I mean, like me, I don't care about that on YouTube.
Right.
Now, if you're just wanting to get it out there, YouTube's one way. Of course, there's other platforms out there too to share videos on. Especially if you're going to have them if you do a Kodi add-on and you want them in the Kodi add-on. You can use other platforms, Vimeo or Vimeo, however you pronounce it.
Oh, Vimeo.
All those others. And, there's not a problem with that. So I guess it really just depends on what you're wanting to do with it. It's getting harder and harder to share the videos if you're wanting ad revenue without hosting it yourself. And even then, you could potentially get hit because, I haven't put content on my site in probably a couple years now. And 3/4 of the videos that are on it, I've even removed or privatized on YouTube. And I still get hit all the time for my ad revenue on there where they're taking it away because of the content on the site. So it's getting harder and harder. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, and like I was saying before you came, it's not even just our genres that's getting hit hard by YouTube. I watch a lot of family channels, and they've been getting hit big time lately. They've had to change a lot of ways they're doing. They've been having a lot of their videos where you can't even comment in there because if they have just one child, most of the time you can't leave no comments. Even if their videos is geared towards children, you can't leave any comments.
No.
Because and I was saying before about the celebrity, he has a channel that he does and stuff. And because of his little boy, they were like, no. He said he's been for the last going on year, he's been trying to get it where people could leave a comment. He said he even referred people to go over to his Instagram and leave a comment how they like this show or how they like the video and stuff. He said, and people don't usually do that as much, so he's had to go down to either doing a live or making his videos as a premiere so that he can interact with the people.
Yeah, well, and I can understand to a degree on a restriction like that. They're trying to limit the worldwide interaction with that kid,
Mm,
and I can understand that
mm,
because of the risks. Just like with, for those familiar with the parental controls, for example, for Facebook accounts for children.
yes.
They do it. Unfortunately, it's not easy to protect children when it comes to the online environment. So they do what they can. Sometimes it's overboard. Sometimes it has to be because there's no simple way to do it. And that's one of the more simple ways for them to do it. Yes, to a degree it can be overkill, but unfortunately in today's world it's a necessary evil to protect
Yeah,
them from the other dangers.
yeah, yeah. Because you
Yeah.
just don't know who's watching and what they're up to, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Now, as far as like DJ and me getting hit saying ours needs to be age restricted because he shows a freaking Cody theme, or because I tell him how to install Cody on a Fire Stick, that's a little bit different. That's just flat out retardation.
mm,
You think
mm,
that? I think maybe the reason why they may have told you and DJ that it had to be age restricted because it's Cody, because some content in there may be R-rated.
Nope, because mine is
no.
literally showing him how to use ABD Fire
Mm-hmm.
to install Cody on a Fire Stick. That's all it is.
Mm,
Probably the people
no.
that's doing it don't have any idea what it's about, probably. So that's why they're, I don't know.
I think it's their way of limiting it when they can't outright take it down.
Yeah.
And I think DJ stuff, he only has skin. He doesn't have any add-ons or anything like that in his, in his videos. So I don't understand why they're getting in with that. Not making any sense.
It's their way to censor without being called out on it for taking it too far and taking it down. That's what that is. It's an overstep, is what it basically.
Mm-hmm. So when you do a premiere, you can save it or delete it. Yes, you should be able to save it or delete it. Right, Ken? Well, yeah, live, I know for a fact you can save it or delete it on a live, and I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing with a premiere.
DJ said one of them they put the age restriction on was a Dumbo theme. So it was a kid's theme.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, but of course, because it's kids. Anything shot out
Kids,
kids, oh, this is geared towards kids because you got double thing on it. So,
Oh, Jesus.
I don't understand. Actually. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
that's just foolish DJ things. Yeah, offline. I mean, it's just like I can understand the child thing because some of the stuff started with the child thing after that Mogo or the JoJo, whatever that thing was, that creepy thing
Yeah, yeah.
going all over YouTube, and kids were afraid of it and stuff. And they've been cracking down on family channels ever since. A lot of people have been losing their family channels. They've been very strict. You can't leave comments and stuff, and so I can understand that. And there's a reason, and I can understand. They said the reason behind like the family channels, you can't leave comments because they don't want the kids to be able to comment back because they don't know who that is behind that keyboard. That could be a child molester, could be anybody behind that keyboard, and then they strike up a conversation. So I can understand that. But some of the stuff they're going after our genre for, it's shaking my head.
And like I said, it's just for a way for them to try to limit it without outright deleting it because they can't.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part is they have no argument as far as with as you said with our genre to legitimately do it. Now, I have videos out there, just like some other YouTubers that I know in our community. That I could understand age restricting it. I mean, when we're flying off the handle left and right with our language, but they're hitting ones that don't have the language. And I mean, just like with DJ, it's a Dumbo theme. Why would that be age restricted? No foul language.
Not even talking it. I don't even think DJ talks in his videos.
So I mean,
why in the world would you do that?
Like I said, I think it's just another way that they're trying in order to limit it. And it could be they're trying to proactively lessen reports from the industry against those type of channels, that type of content, even though it's stuff that's legitimate, 100%. And of course, I don't know though. It becomes a gray area when it comes to videos about themes and all, because if there's images and logos and things like that in it of copyrighted content, that might come into question.
Right.
But and that could be the reason they're doing that age restriction, to put a restriction on it before there is somebody doing a claim against it, to help reduce the claims. I mean, that's very possible. We don't know. We don't know the agenda behind it. I wish we did. I wish they would comment on it, but they won't.
I wish I knew, Maud.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you say. On Sunday morning, I woke up to, I think it was nine emails off YouTube saying they've restricted 9 of my videos and put an age restriction on them. And it's like, what's the age restriction? Why are you putting an age restriction on them? There's nothing in there. I don't swear. I don't talk. There's no rude content. It's like,
Now, like I said, there's some videos about it. I could see it. But a lot of those, I put the age restrictions on them myself when I uploaded those. So those aren't going to get hit because they're already restricted. However, like I said, I did get them even for, let me bring up some of the emails here. The one was for setting up your own portable Kodi for dev or build work. Easy and only takes a few minutes. That's one video. And it's across multiple channels of mine. So it's not even just one channel that's getting hit. Here's another one, creating your own Kodi YouTube add-on.
Yeah, it's like I say, I've got none of them videos whatsoever. All my videos are just a showcase of the actual theme.
Yeah, and the thing I can't figure out is why they would want to restrict a video about how to do a legitimate Kodi add-on for legitimate YouTube use. Other than the fact that playing them through Kodi does remove the ads.
That's probably what it is. But like I say, put an age restriction on a Dumbo theme. Yeah. I didn't get no copyright strikes. That's one thing they did state. You're not getting a copyright strike for any of this. So I thought, well, why put an age restriction on it? I'd understand if they said I was going to get a copyright strike because of the actual images. Because, like I say, there was Dumbo images, and they're probably, like I say, got a copyright by Disney or whoever owns them. But just to go through it, I think that video was over a year old. And it's like...
yeah, some of mine are like 4 years old that they're hitting.
And it was like... Why?
DJ, I don't think they care how old or how new the video is. They just... Yeah.
It was just why? Why put an age restriction on something? And because like I'd understand, like say, in the video where I actually spoke and I swore and bit of foul language and there was a bit of, like say, nudity in the video or anything like that deserved to have a restriction. But I'm not going to chase them up. I'm not going to reply and flipping say why and ask them why. I'm not bothered because, like I say, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't make no difference to me what they put on it. Because, like I say, I don't use my YouTube channel to actually make an income from. I never will. I'll never monetize it, even if I had the actual people there, enough people to actually go monetize. I'd never monetize it because I'm not interested in making money off my channel.
Yeah,
mine's just solely there to show people that I've just released a new theme, and it's actually been put on my wizard. That's all it's used for.
Yep, and it's like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to it lately, and they're never going to make a comment as to why they do it.
which is crazy.
I mean, and you can appeal it through the email they sent you, but
Oh, I know that, but
I mean, I'm
Right,
half
yeah.
tempted to review it if there's nothing in it to cause it, which is hard to say in mine because of my language. But I mean, honestly, I'm half tempted to review some of mine and see if I can find one that doesn't have any reason and appeal it just to see what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know they got to put a note on it as far as when they restrict it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the note was just age restriction. That was it.
Well,
They
I
didn't-
mean, as far as on the back end for their people.
Well, yeah, probably, but in my email they just said it was age restricted.
Yeah, that's all they'll do there.
That's all they put. They didn't say why or anything, and they just said that I wasn't going to get a copyright strike for it or anything like that. So it was like, yeah, okay, I'm not bothered. It'd be a different matter for other people that are monetized, that do create an income from their videos. They'd have a different look on it, a different take. They would probably appeal it, and I've got no need to appeal it, Mud.
Yeah.
No need whatsoever.
But so if it's just age restricted, right? So if we upload a video and then it is age restricted, so is that right when you say Mod that if you say it's age restricted, they won't take the video down?
Correct. They leave it up. They just any person with a minor account can't view it.
So
Yeah,
if that's the case,
but there is another part to it, that anybody that isn't signed in to YouTube,
Yeah, they can't either.
they can't even see that video either.
so if that's the case, DJ, isn't it possible that for you to upload your videos but just age restricted, so then you don't get this
Oh
sort
yeah,
of issue?
you can do that. You can do that when you first upload it. But I've never done that because I wouldn't class my stuff to be age restricted.
Which means
Yeah,
it
I
won't
agree.
show up in search results as well. If a user's not signed in, it won't show up in search results, which means theoretically, and I'd have to do testing to verify, it's not going to show up in search engine results either.
So,
It's a bit more complicated, isn't it? You can't win both ways, you know.
it is very complicated. It's like I say, when they send you an email, it's like, whoa, what is this all about? Because it's a load of jargon.
Good morning, Quentin. Good morning, Buzz. And Buzz had this question for DJ or Mod.
No, they're not slapping all the videos. It's just
No.
hit or miss.
No, and they didn't slap all mine. I think they've done 7 or maybe 9 of them.
Yep, same here. It's close to 10 on mine.
So they didn't slap on all of them, but some of them it was like, hold on a minute. They actually done Crash Bandicoot as well. That's a kiddies theme. Slapping an age restriction on Crash Bandicoot. Same as Dumbo. It's like
Yes. Like I said, I just don't understand some of this stuff that YouTube.
No,
I know that
it
YouTube
just
is
doesn't make sense.
going after people like I was saying before because industry people are going after them. So and they don't want the headaches, so they try to give us the headaches.
the only thing I could put it down to was the fact that it's like showing people how to put a theme on Yodi. That's the only thing I could sort of like boil it down to, because they don't like Yodi stuff, do they?
Nope.
But Yodi,
But
Yodi itself.
what I do isn't illegal, because it's got no
yeah.
build, it's got nothing else in it, it's got no add-ons, it's just a theme. It's just like AR Nox. If you download AR Nox from the Kodi repo, that's what my themes are. But
They just have a bit more coloring, that's all.
I've just
They just have a
customized
bit more
that
coloring.
skin.
Yep.
Yeah. So it gets a bit baffling with them.
For me, the whole thing is just messy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is just messy. But like I say, it doesn't make one difference to me because I'm not monetized, so I'm not bothered. And I wouldn't be bothered even if it was monetized.
I'm just very curious as to what makes them think that's age restricted. It's just pictures after all,
So,
right? And most of those pictures you can get them
some
free. Yeah,
people,
free to use them on Google.
Exactly.
That's my argument there.
Most of the images that I do use, I do get from. Well, I don't use Google as a search engine, so I use DuckDuckGo. And I don't even use Google
Yeah.
Chrome. I don't even use Google Chrome. I use one called Mavavi. So I don't even use anything sort of like Google based.
And there's a lot of open source images out there anyway, so they're open free to use as well. So.
Google has got too much of the actual sort of like online market and too much of a search and too much of a history, sort of like keep history data and all that sort of that stuff. That's what I've got. None of these Alexa sort of like things in my home. Nothing like that.
yeah.
So can this also happen to like gaming people that are putting gaming videos, like they're playing the games and they put it on YouTube? Would they be in sort of trouble too if that's the case?
They could be.
Because I have some friends that who are gamers and they play live on YouTube. I mean, that's them actually playing a game. This is just us. So if people like this get hit,
Twitch, though,
what's that, Blamer?
It'd be the same as a gamer streaming on Twitch. Not much difference,
Yeah.
I think it's more down to the content that's shown. And Jody's always been a no to them, so.
See, my understanding of Jody is the app itself is actually it's legal.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So anything when you start doing things to it, then you get all this, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I mean?
Well, it only gets illegal when you start, like say, putting third party stuff in it.
That's correct. But in your situation, DJ, you don't have any of that in your skins. I know that.
No, nothing.
So I'm thinking, like in your case, DJ, if you do a theme and it's a kid's theme, you just may as well just go ahead and age restrict it because it has a kid theme to it.
Yeah. It's like you say, I'll just do it. I'll just put an age restriction on all of them, so it doesn't make no difference. It doesn't make no difference to me, Sharon, whatsoever, whether we use an age restriction one or not. Because, like I say, I don't do it for the money.
Yeah. But I guess it gets frustrating. You get 8-9 emails like that. It's not fun. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was a bit. Oh yeah, it was a bit frustrating because, like I say, what have I been hit for? They can't hit me for copyright music anymore because, like you say, I get the music from my YouTube channel because you can actually download music.
Which I can't understand that. Why some people can play music and they never get struck, and the other people play a piece of music like a millisecond. Like at that time I was talking about, I think a year ago, Lee was Lee from Supreme Bills. He was out and about when he decided to do a live, and he went in. It couldn't even been 5 seconds. He went in a car auto place to pick up a part. And he was in there quick enough for the man to hand him the part and walk out, and it played a piece of a Jay-Z song, and the channel got shut down for a couple of months. Just off of that little piece of song.
Yeah. Yeah, because the classic is copyright.
Yep.
But other people can play from everybody.
It doesn't matter whether the music was actually being played by himself or in the background.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't playing the music. The music was playing in the auto shop. He went in to pick up the part. While he was doing the live, and he went in there, grabbed the part, told the man, thank you, came back out, got in his car, and started blogging back, talking to us. And
That's
I'm just from now on, I'll just leave my camera in my car. You're just gonna have to wait till I come back. I'm not gonna bring it in places in case they have a song playing in the background. So that's how he got it.
he can take it in, but just mute his mic while he's in there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
play some music over. I know a lot of YouTubers, especially the family channels, when they go to parties and stuff like that, they'll have music playing and you can see them dancing or whatever to the music. But they'll play royalty-free music over the music that's playing, so you don't hear the music they actually heard. You hear the royalty-free music playing. And they show they're interacting at the party and stuff, and you don't necessarily hear them talking next time. You know. Good morning.
It's like I say,
Welcome to the show.
I get all my music from the actual YouTube studio.
Yeah. That's a really good safe route.
Yeah. Like I say, I just download it then from there and stick it in the video. That way I know I'm not going to get a copyright strike for any music because it's stuff that's available in my YouTube studio.
Well. The prodigal son has returned.
I know.
Hello, Mr. Butler. How are you?
What's up, Bubba?
It's Penn's the prodigal son. Yeah, Penn.
What's up, man?
You're acting like me, huh? So you missing an action like me?
No, I've been chilling, man.
No more goofies, baby. Goofy free zone.
Yeah, for sure.
What's up, DJ? Blamo?
How you doing, sir?
Sim? Oh, man, is that Mo right there? Is that Mo?
Maybe.
What's
Maybe.
up,
Yeah, we got peanut butter.
yeah, man.
Ms. Octavia, I was going to say right here, the comment you left, my daughter actually knows how to use Jody. I've showed her how to use Jody because I've put kid-friendly Jodys on her devices. So she actually knows how to use Jody.
We're still live.
Yeah, we're still live. Yeah,
You're alive.
my daughter knows. She's 8 and she does know how to use Jody. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, children, may know how to use Jody if they had Jody in their household.
Oh yeah.
Unless you want to get up every time, or you want to change them to something different to watch. But because she's able to, like the Jody I put on in the past, for her different things, she was able to hear books there. She was able to play games. There's a lot of stuff that children can do in Jody, and that's really sad that people these days can't even talk about Jody because it's so much more than just watching TV and watching movies in Jody that's available. It's a lot of stuff that you can do in Jody. It's a lot of kid-friendly stuff that you can do in Jody that can't even be talked about on YouTube anymore. So I think that part right there is really sad. Good afternoon, Uno Nice. How are you? Or good morning, Uno Nice. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Out in control, news and media. Yep. Encounters, TV, and shows up on YouTube. Yep. I mean, like right now, I believe Facebook is fighting because fighting the government now because they're saying Facebook is trying to become a monopoly.
Well, they've been though.
Reading or watching that because they said they already said I seen something about the government said they made a mistake allowing them to get Instagram and WhatsApp and something else that Facebook accumulated. And where they seen how to stop it with the phone company, the cable company originally, which they really didn't do in the end because they let AT&T and Tyrone Mobile collaborate. But there's now they're like coming down on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, coming down on Facebook at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, but Facebook's been a monopoly though, man. This ain't nothing new.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
For years now.
You have a great day too, Sim.
You have a good day, Sam.
Yeah, Sim.
Yeah, there's a lot of educational things on Jody. They had this little school thing, especially before my daughter was in school. I used to go in Jody, and they had this thing kind of like a preschool prep thing where she learned her ABCs and a lot of stuff in Jody. Like I said, Jody has a lot of educational stuff in there. They have a lot more than just TV and movies in it. I know we mostly focus on that, but there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
At Jody.
it's definitely used way more for educational stuff, but I guess you call it. But you can do way more with Jody than you actually know. There's
Mhm.
lots more. There's lots to it that you actually don't see up front.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Universal media player.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, probably one of the best media players. Well, alongside VLC would be second, but
Mhm.
I'd say Jody for everything else.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I used to use Jody as a little school thing for her before she was in school because there's so much other things you can do in it. But like I said, it's sad that you can't even really talk about it on here. To say, you know what,
Yeah,
you can do this and you can do that with Jody. You can do that because this is available.
yeah,
You could turn Jody into karaoke if you wanted to during the pandemic and you want to really listen to music. It's just so much stuff you can do in Jody.
yeah.
Hey, Blamo and Maud, correct me if I'm wrong, but Cody has its own repository too, so it has its own add-ons in it already. So you don't have to put third-party add-ons in it necessarily, right? To get
Yeah,
content.
it's got its own add-ons, and the only thing would be no movies or TV shows, educational purposes, of course,
Right,
right?
right.
But they do have their own repo with certain stuff in it.
Hmm.
I guess their only legal movie and show stuff, I guess, would be where is it? The hell is that? What is it? Stream. Um, they
And
got
why
they got two
morning technique?
popcorn flicks and popcorn TV or something like that.
Right.
And those would be the only free ones, but they're half broken, to be legal, right? So
Yep, as Technique says, one of the best free players. Yeah, I mean,
yep,
there's so much stuff you can do with Jody. You just have to really do your research now to find out the other things that you can do within Jody. That's also the one thing that I feel like about Jody. It's a one-stop shop. So there's other apps that you're using that's okay to use, like you can all watch them through Jody.
yep,
So you could really make Jody your one-stop shop. You don't have to go from this app to that to app to that to app to app to app because you can add the apps within Jody. It just works, and it plays flawless.
And just gonna throw this out there because I know the powers that be won't watch and won't hear this, but hey, you never know. It's a missed opportunity, and I say that I'm talking about for the businesses out there because, for example, Crackle, Pluto,
Mm-hmm.
Tubi, even the big dogs as far as Netflix and all that.
Mhm.
It's a missed opportunity because it's a centralized platform, and it doesn't matter what OS it's on. You can make it to where there's an interface for it in that across all OSs, and only have to program it for one OS or for one platform, and then you can turn around and make that available, and all your customers, be it free or otherwise, would then have something that they could set up on all their devices that works the same, that looks the same, and works the same. It's a missed opportunity, in my opinion. I know that the Kodi devs, there's a few of the actual Kodi developers that have done add-ons for some of the free services.
Yep.
So they're not official, but it'd be nice if those companies actually did official apps within it, because it can always be locked down. No, you can't encode it, but you can lock it down by using APIs. That way, the security and all that is still on their servers, and it just interacts with it via the APIs, which is what is already going on with the websites and all that. So, it would be nice to see them move into that realm. I know none of them probably ever will, with the exception, I think, of maybe Plex. But it would be nice, because it would be something that, in my opinion, would be a big boost for their customer base.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
I mean, let's face it, I hate using an app on one device, then go to another device and it looks completely different, and it's the same app by the same company for the same service.
Mm-hmm. Or having to go from app to app to app when you could just go in this one place. And it makes your device looks cleaner because you're going to this one place instead of your device being cluttered with all these different apps. You can just go into that one place, because Jody is like the mall.
Exactly.
Just go to the mall and get everything you need right there at the mall instead of going to all these different department stores.
Exactly. And I know the argument would be, well, hey, the problem is, though, whether it's the launcher or within Kodi, it's the same thing. It is, but it isn't, because here's the catch. With the Kodi entertainment system, you can turn around and customize that theme, customize that interface to where they integrate more like a singular app, or closer to it, than a launcher ever could. As far as, whether it be the Android TV OS, Amazon Fire Stick, Formula, whatever. And that gives you that greater control. And again, it's going to be the same across all devices, whether it's your Windows laptop, whether it's your Fire Stick, whether it's your Shield, it wouldn't matter. And that's the nice thing about it. I mean, you can completely customize it, set up favorites, the whole 9 yards that way. I mean, you can even set up favorites as far as into the applications, depending on how they're developed, as far as the add-ons, and be able to go straight into them based on them favorites, instead of having to go through a bunch of menus to get to where you would normally always go between 3 or 4 different applications.
True.
But I know they probably will never hear this show. They'll never hear that feedback.
Right. Sorry. But yeah, exactly. What you're saying is absolutely right. I mean, because they just don't, they hear one negative thing about something, and they don't do, as we say, they don't educate themselves enough to really know how great this app is and what it could actually do. How great this platform is, for everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
they research for themselves instead of hearing what other people had to say about it. It's about, like, in our industry, they feel like, well, not in ours so much, but people who don't know think that Roku is the best device out there, the best thing since apple pie. Till you find out about us,
Exactly.
Educate yourself to know there's more than a Roku out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like I say, they to hear this. Yeah, people do need to hear this. Butler says Roku is number 1. I guess it's number 1, but not the Spectrum too much longer. Spectrum's leaving Roku. They said they don't want to pay that money. Yeah, but it's just so much craziness going on with all of that. But this too, even with the thing with the APKs, we will still find a way around that, and people will still get their information, and sometimes this is Sharon's opinion. Sometimes I do believe, I mean, it's great to show certain things and stuff, but sometimes maybe we do overshare a little bit as far as on YouTube, even though that's a great way to get the information. That is a great way to get the information. But some of the stuff for the APKs, we're just from now on, we just have to be able to talk about it, and we just have to trust that it's going to be good. And and I'm pretty sure, like I said, there's going to be some videos out there about it now on YouTube. And if you're researching it and you're still in this community, you'll know exactly where to go, but it won't be on YouTube.
Yep.
Good morning, Mike.
Morning, Mike.
How are you this morning? So that's all I can say on that. That being said, I guess we're going to get ready to be winding down. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, but we went through this with Jody when it first happened with Jody, and this too will pass. We'll survive this, just like we survived this stuff with Jody, and we're still surviving with Jody. And Jody is still just as good as ever. It's just that not as many people know about it the way they used to know about it due to all these restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that being said, we're going to get ready to wind it down. And I guess we're going to start with peanut butter. Oh.
Do appreciate everybody tuning in this morning, and I appreciate y'all letting me jump on the panel. It's Monday, so hopefully this week's not too bad. Starting next week, just hang in there, because starting next week, everybody remember, it's short weeks for the next few weeks because of New Year's and Christmas coming up.
Yes. And don't forget, also, while we're saying that, remember, if you go out to mask up, to make sure you're safe out there or whatever, because, we're living in some crazy times right now. Cody Man said he has something special, something new coming up, so I'm excited to check that out on Cody Man's channel. He puts out great videos all the time. And also, once again, we do want to remember the children of Sandy Hook. Today is their 8th anniversary. For those who live in the States that may have remembered what happened on today, 8 years ago, at Sandy Hook Elementary. Today is the anniversary of that. So we don't want to forget. Okay. Blammo.
Thanks for having me on. Everyone have a safe week. Take it easy. Join all the Telegram group. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And have a good one. Take it easy.
Wow. Okay. Well, Miss Indira says she just got a package delivered to her, and it didn't even have her same street address on it. Yeah, that happens. I remember I got a whole stack of mail one day. This was last month. And the whole stack of mail, one piece of mail was mine, and one piece of mail was somebody like 3 blocks down the road. I was like, "Are you serious?" I took all that mail back to the post office. I didn't even put return to sender. And I was like, "You guys, I don't know who you're hiring as your mail carriers." I said, "But I do know this much, just from my sister who works at the post office. You have to pay attention to these addresses. I don't know how they're scanning them, but I know you can see these addresses, at least on our street, because the addresses are on the houses. You should be able to see these addresses. I shouldn't be getting this much of somebody else's mail that lives 3 blocks from me." That was just, I don't know, laziness. The person was quitting something. I don't know. DJ Things?
Okay.
Okay, he may have stepped away. Pen?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming through for the morning show. Great show. Everybody, remember, stay safe. And until next time, peace out. And big shout out to the panel for today's show. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Yeah. Say my goodbyes, and then I'm gonna let Deacon Butler do the benediction. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, and we really appreciate it. And I'd like to thank DJ Things. I'd like to thank Mardia, Lamho, Sim for blessing the panel today. I'd like to also thank Deacon Butler and Professor Penn for blessing the panel as well. Also, thank everybody in the side chat, because without chat, we cannot have a show. So we really appreciate each and every one of you for coming through, because friends can let friends do in this stuff morning show. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Deacon Butler.
Sorry about that. Hey, special shout out to Mardia for coming through. I ain't seen him for a minute. Hope all's well. DJ Themes, always a pleasure. Blammo, always a pleasure. Sim Universe. My team, we're just trying to hold together, stay strong, be safe. It's raining today, snowing in some places, but you know what? We're here together still, so that's all I got.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Morning show.